ability. Not specifically with archery, guns, or knives, just overall ability. And also, just so y'all know, Cyclops from the X-Men will not be on this list. Because being accurate with his powers, with his eye beams, is very different than being a great marksman with a weapon, because you're literally like looking at things. And yeah, he's fantastic at it, and he's very good at ricochet shots, but it's just a whole different concept. Also, Domino will not be on this list because her mutant ability gives her an unfair advantage. And also, Taskmaster will not be on this list because he has a photographic memory that gives him an unfair advantage. He is copying other people's skills, or not really his own skill in play. So that's just out there, and now we're going to get down to our list. In the number 10 spot, we have Nick Fury. Nick Fury served in World War II as the leader of the Howling Commandos, and went on to serve as an agent and the eventual director of S.H.I.E.L.D. Fury is a brilliant strategist, a born leader, a master of espionage, and one of the greatest marksmen in the whole world. Perhaps his greatest feat came during Original Sin, and this is really where his marksman ability shows. In the comic, Punisher and Doctor Strange are investigating the death of a monster that was shot with a sniper rifle from 4,000 yards away. Frank says something along the lines of, "Only 10 people in the world could make that shot, including me." It's later revealed that it was none other than Nicholas J. Fury who made the shot, which is the last one he put on this list. However, it's only one of a few truly impressive accuracy feats for Fury, so that's why he only makes it into our number 10 spot on the list. Number 9 is Gambit. Now, Gambit's mutant power is the ability to convert an inanimate object's potential energy into a kinetic energy, and the main way he uses this power is to charge up playing cards. Now, I don't know if you've ever tried to throw playing cards, but it's quite difficult. And for that to be Gambit's choice of weapon, and then to be good enough at it to make it onto this list, well, that's insanely impressive. Remy has been able to hit 3 zombies directly in between the eyes of his playing cards, and has been able to do stuff like that on a regular basis throughout his heroing career. He's also disarmed an opponent from quite a long ways away, while being choked out, just barely weaving the card around an elderly lady at the same time. One of his even more impressive feats is that he was able to cut the tripwire on a nuclear device from 50 feet away with a card before the user was even able to react and hit the detonator. Number 8 is Boomerang. Boomerang is a former baseball player turned criminal whose weapon of choice is, you guessed it, a boomerang. Not very creative with the naming there. He has had some impressive feats in the past, like being able to slice through Spider-Man's webs, hit Domino, and even hit the Human Torch while he was flying in the air. But perhaps one of his most impressive feats was when Bullseye tried to shoot Boomerang with a sniper rifle while he had his back turned, and Boomerang was able to knock the bullet out of the air with a boomerang, even after the bullet had been fired. Number 7 is Winter Soldier. Winter Soldier is one of the greatest assassins in the world, so he knows he's good with a gun, but he's also served for a time as Captain America, and he's quite impressive with that shield too. Bucky has been able to time out a shield throw perfectly in order to stop a bullet from killing a senator, which just the timing in that is outstanding. He's also been able to shoot down 3 of Hawkeye's arrows while they were in the air, shoot crossbones perfectly so that no internal organs were hit, shoot Madame Mask directly in her mask, and one time he was able to fire a single explosive round into an assault rifle while that guy was running away, and the gun was even tucked under his arm. I don't know about you, but I think that is more than enough for him to make it onto this list. Number 6 is Deadpool. Wade Wilson, aka Deadpool, is a master assassin and has had some very impressive accuracy feats throughout the years, with not just guns and knives, but with almost anything. He's been able to easily hit a dragonfly with a rock, shoot a guy midair without looking, snipe a pterodactyl out of the air, and is an expert sniper, even from an insanely long distance, and is still just as accurate, even while blinded. Deadpool is also able to hit moving targets with Spider-Man's web shooters, is an expert at sword throwing, can use Captain America's shield, which not many people can accurately use, and one time he was shot in the chest and was able to accurately expel this bullet from his body by pushing it out of his chest with his muscles. That's insane. Number 5 is Captain America. Captain America is well known for his famous shield, and boy does Steve know how to use this thing. He's able to throw it in order to deflect bullets, even after they've been fired, and he is a master of the ricochet. He can easily ricochet off walls, disarm multiple opponents with a single throw, and always knows where it's going to land, even when he throws the shield from something as far away like an airplane. One time he was even able to use his shield to turn on a lighter and then turn it off again from across the room without even looking. Even Cyclops, one of the few other people who could rival Cap in terms of the ricochet, has to compliment Steve's ability. Number 4 is Black Widow. Black Widow is one of Marvel's greatest fighters, assassins, and marksmen, and I feel like she's consistently really underrated. Natasha has been able to shoot opponents without even looking, shoot out a thin rope from a long distance away, and Daredevil considers her to be one of the 3 best snipers in the world, with the other 2 being Punisher and Bullseye. One time, in A+X issue number 2, Black Widow and Rogue are out on a mission together when Natasha is injured. Rogue then has to absorb Black Widow's skills in order to make a sniper shot, and she makes a shot of 4,298 yards, or 2.8 miles. That's insane. Number 3 is Punisher. Punisher is an expert marksman. I mean, like I just said, Daredevil considers him to be one of the top 3 snipers in the world. Frank has even claimed that he's one of 10 people in the world that can make a shot of over 4,000 yards. He's been able to shoot out Spider-Man's web shooters, even shoot Peter himself, which is really very difficult to do, and has shot speedsters before. He's also not just deadly accurate with a sniper rifle, but is deadly accurate with basically every single weapon, even highly advanced ones, and that is why he makes it so high onto our list. Number 2 is Hawkeye. Hawkeye is without a doubt the greatest archer in the Marvel Universe. I mean, more than anything, that is what he's known for. He's been able to tag Taskmaster while simultaneously driving a motorcycle, shoot 9 arrows accurately at the same time, hit a bullseye while upside down and spinning at high speeds, and has routinely shot arrows down the barrel of guns. He's also a master at ricocheting arrows, can fire an arrow accurately even while blind, can throw arrows, and has even drawn and shot an arrow with his mouth. Clint isn't just incredibly accurate with a bow and arrow though, but he's also accurate with other weapons, like knives and even playing cards. He's managed to accurately flip a coin through a car window, and has thrown things like spoons, staplers, and ashtrays. And number 1, the greatest marksman in the Marvel Universe, is Bullseye. Perhaps more than any other character in the Marvel Universe, Bullseye is known for his accuracy and the ability to throw any object with deadly aim. I mean, it's to the point where some readers think it's his superpower. But no, he's really just that good. He's been able to throw and ricochet arrows into opponents' head, nail Spider-Man with playing cards, tag Moon Knight with a throwing knife, and Moon Knight has regularly dodged bullets, and throw a poison dart into a mutant's ear just to see if he could. Bullseye has cut a person's throat with a playing card, spit his own tooth through a human skull, and he's even killed a woman with a toothpick from 100 yards away. He can basically turn anything into a lethal projectile, like pins, paper airplanes, peanuts, a shovel, golf balls, hairbrushes, even an angry poodle. While he's an expert of using anything as a weapon, he's also an expert marksman with conventional weapons as well. Bullseye is a master archer, able to make 1 in a million shots, and Daredevil considers him to be one of the top 3 best snipers in the whole world. One time he even managed to shoot a target in the eye from 2 miles away, all while the man was galloping on horseback. And all those reasons are why he's the best marksman in the Marvel Universe. But what do y'all think? I would love to hear your thoughts, so sound off down in the comments down below. And if you